Good morning, my family and friends. Happy birthday, Julie. My God, we're old, but I hope you have a totally wonderful birthday. I sent you a text this morning, but I will call you a little bit later because your time zone is different than mine. So I thought I would do a little walk through the garden. Things are growing. It's nice. We're getting a lot more sun, and so that makes a difference. We're still harvesting asparagus like crazy. We're starting to get tired of it. We're eating it a lot, but it's really, really good. So onions and cabbage is doing really good. My onions look really good in there. Those are the beets, and they are getting big. And I'm excited about my garlic this year because the stalks are just really thick. So I'm gonna dig down today and see what they look like. They're not ready. I know they're not ready, but I want to at least take a look at them and see if they're starting to bulb and get close. So these onions look good. They are, I can't tell, but I think maybe they're starting to bulb because we're getting longer days. Tomatoes, and they're just kind of chugging along. So here's my squash that I planted in here, and you can see some, actually, one of them's got a baby squash. So this is a hybrid, and it's interesting because most of the squashes, especially the heirlooms, they get the male flowers before the females, but the hybrids get the females first. And then these little random things actually are not weeds. They're actually garlic that I just threw out here. So out here, beans and cucumbers are coming up. They're slow, but they are coming up. Potatoes are back there, and they're doing fabulous. Still haven't got that uncovered down there. Tomatillos, not doing so good. I lost 2 of them out of 4, but you know, I've never grown them before. So I have learning to do. Well, I guess I've only lost 1, but I have a lot of learning to do on that. And then there's a little bit of eggplant, and of course more tomatoes. And then over there is our okra. And okra always looks really weird and spindly when it starts, and then it just kind of takes off. So we shall see. Pete took down our compost things that didn't work at all and built us this little compost dealy bopper, and took all the material and put it in here, and we've set it to water twice a day, and it is already heating up. So that was a great thing to do. So hopefully this year we'll do better on compost. Always trying. So my green stock is doing good. I don't have a lot in it. That top tier, I don't have anything yet, but I do have flowers to go in there. Chickens are way out there. We lost a chicken this week. She just didn't come home. And that's the first one we've lost that way, so it's not horrible. So high tunnel, I feel like the high tunnel is looking beautiful. I have not taken out the spinach yet, but I will probably do that today and just give that to the chicks. Got a fair amount of squash in here, a lot of tomatoes, of course. And my little trees, I went through my buckets and I pulled out another, I don't know, like 19 of them. So I've got trees in there. That actually is a blackberry. My little trees are getting big. It's pretty exciting. I've still got a bunch of tomato plants, and I'm taking one to a friend today, but I need to get rid of them because, oh my gosh, they're starting to get blooms, and that's not what I want. So, so we'll kind of walk down here. I've got cabbage. Our cabbage is heading, and this one I'm gonna pick today because it's big and I don't want it to split. And then there's another one over there. So I think we're gonna make some sauerkraut, which is super, super easy. It's just cabbage and salt. More tomatoes. The little banana pup's doing good. More tomatoes, and these are blooming. And then this is the thing I'm really excited about right now is I have peas, and I have not had peas for a couple years, but it looks like I'm gonna get peas because our weather is just mild and lovely. So I got blooms all over the place, and so I should have peas all over the place. And then here is, this I think is garlic or maybe leeks. I don't know, I gotta dig down and find out. But over here, this is onions, and these onions are definitely, they are bulbing. So we'll see. I'm hoping I'm going to get nice big fat onions this year. But onions don't last for us through the winter, and that's just the way it is. But that's okay. I've got, that's about all I got going on in here. Not a lot, but it feels nice because it's just green and lots growing. So hopefully we'll get a bunch of squash in here this year. And we already actually have squash on some of these plants. They're way too little for squash. So that's about all that's going on. Happy birthday, Julie. And I love y'all, and I will talk to you soon.